Alright, peace fam. We here, Sam Ant, you know what I mean, from Push Up with Sam Ant and 120 to speak about Prodigy. We know that he passed away yesterday, you know what I mean. So peace, brother. What's going on with you?
Oh God, what's going on, family? How you doing, bro? Appreciate you having me on here right now, man. Thank you.
You already know, man. That's how we do. So, you know, Prodigy, man. Prodigy. You know, the first thing when somebody dies is you ask yourself, well, how?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we, you know, we all knew that he had, I think he was born with sickle cell, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, being as though you're into the health, you know, advocate of that, you know, would you be able to explain what sickle cell is? And, you know, just first explain what it is so that people can know exactly what it is for the people who don't know.
Well, first off, yeah, rest in peace to Prodigy. Condolences to his family. Prayers out to his family. 43 years old, man, is way too young to die. And to have a disease you were inherited with, and to not be able to figure out measures to at least assist yourself in aiding yourself to live a longer life with the disease or try to find a cure is very unfortunate. But yeah, I was looking things up on a couple generic terms for sickle cell, just to be, you know what I mean, medically correct. With sickle cell disease, an inherited group of disorders, red blood cells contort into a sickle shape. The cells die early, leaving a shortage of healthy red blood cells, sickle cell anemia, and can block blood flow, causing pain, sickle cell crisis. Infections, pain, and fatigue are symptoms of sickle cell disease. Treatments include medications, blood transfusions, and rarely a bone marrow transplant. Now, I've read this maybe in 3 or 4 different accredited health sites, and none of them said diet. And that bothers me to my core, because you can cure anything through your diet, and I'm a firm believer of that. So then I started getting into some of the foods that cure or that help red blood cell storage, because red blood cell storage is nothing more than an iron deficiency. Someone that has anemia is iron deficient. So what are the things that are high in iron? And every site, first was red meat, the second was organ meat, kidney and liver. So then, okay, these sources of iron are very high, yes, but these sources of iron or these sources that you're gaining them from are secondary source, because they're getting them from something and then they're getting them from something. It made me beg the question on if none of the reasons for, or none of the cures had nothing to do with food, what are some foods that help with iron? What foods are healthy in iron? And a lot of them, the first things to come up are red meat or organic or organ meat, like your kidneys or your liver. And those are secondary sources of iron. Those sources that you're gaining it from are gaining it from another source, which is a natural plant source. So looking at natural plants that are healthy in iron, you got your kale, your leafy spinach, your prunes, your beans, your legumes, things like that. And I guarantee you Prodigy wasn't eating anything like that. And I guarantee you these type of food or nutrition wasn't implemented within his program. I can't specify. I don't know that for sure, you know what I mean? But it does beg the question, man. We gotta get better with our nutrition, bro. Because I guarantee you, at 42 years of age, there's no reason he should be not here with us, and nutrition could have played a part in him staying here.
So you saying that, basically you saying in a nutshell that his death could have been prevented with the right healthy lifestyle choices, especially eating?
No doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. And it's a shame that he didn't have somebody in his corner close enough, or maybe he did, emphasizing the fact of proper nutrition and proper health. Because, like I said, if sickle cell anemia is nothing more than, and I don't want to act like it's nothing more, but it's nothing more than blood cells split, and all you have to do in regaining blood cells is eating properly, because it's studies showing that this is factual, it has happened, then it seems simple to me. It seems like such an easy thing to do. If you put me in a position where I could save my life by just eating something and taking out something else, it's a no-brainer to me. But we're not disciplined in that, and it's unfortunate. Like, now I'm not sitting here saying that if he would have ate right, then he wouldn't eventually surpass to it. But if he would have ate right, he wouldn't have been dealing with these issues. I can promise you that.
Talk a little bit about and that's some good information right there, you know, that we can all glean from Prodigy's legacy. I know we know him more so when Jay-Z, you know, little fuck out money stacks bigger than you. You know, talk about his legacy, Mobb Deep, you know. Talk about what he meant to hip hop in his group.
They were influential. Mobb Deep was that underground that rose from the underground. You know what I mean? Everyone who who fuck with hood music and street music, fuck with Mobb Deep, from the Infamous to you know what I mean. I don't really know some of the. I had some of the albums up, but you know what I mean. The list goes on and on. They were just influential in this game. You know what I mean. Him and Havoc, and it's unfortunate that he's gone, man. It really is. Shout out to Havoc. R.I.P. to Prodigy.
Conspiracy theories are already starting to come out. Some people are saying that he was maybe working on a project exposing the so-called Illuminati. You know what I mean? So, you know, the Illuminati conspiracies are already beginning to surface. Now, one of the rumors is that Prodigy was working on exposing the Illuminati. You know, now there were some tapes in the past that I've seen that he did, you know, go into that a little bit. And also people are saying, oh, it's kind of ironic how he died the same week as the Pac movie came out. Now, what are your preliminary thoughts on those conspiracies? Which a lot of times, to keep it real with you, I tend to believe a lot of those because some stuff is just crazy out here. But go ahead, bro.
I tend to steer toward the side of believement too when it comes to most conspiracy theories. I definitely do. In the case of this, I think it was definitely more so health than conspiracy, and I only say this because what was Prodigy about to expose that no one else has exposed or no one else doesn't already know anyway? He wasn't going to give us any inside information that we already didn't know or expect to know anyway. So I'm not saying that the information that he wasn't going to provide wouldn't have been entertaining and wouldn't have been dope to watch, but like I said, it would have been no different than any variation of what we've seen. So I don't think he was a direct threat to have a situation where the Illuminati were going to kill. I don't think that was the situation. In regard to the Pac movie coming out, who made the Tupac movie?
Right.
It was for office. You have a lot of people and a lot of backlash against the movie for a number of real legitimate reasons. The family didn't want it. You had Jada Pinkett speaking out against it. A lot of his close personal friends or family close to Pac speak out against it. So that movie was nothing more than to gain profit. So I have no doubt in my mind that there was no correlation between Prodigy and the Pac movie. I think that's a bunch of nonsense. But I tend to definitely believe a little more on the conspiracy side than I do against it. Just in this situation, I don't really see it. I think health played a major part in that. And the lack of health that he received played a major part in that.
Right. What do you think about Bill Cosby? His whole thing.
Well, he was acquitted.
Right.
Damage done though.
Yep.
I mean, his show's gone. His legacy will forever be tarnished. He will ever be considered a rapist. Every one of them women can come out now and say we lied, and he still will be considered a rapist. The damage was done. His legacy is tarnished. It will never be the same, and I think they got exactly what they wanted out of it. So, damage is done. It's unfortunate that he won't be perceived as the innovator and the man that he should be. You know what I mean? Putting out the TV show and make the history that it made, and just the contributions that he made to our community and the contributions he made within the community. It's unfortunate that none of that will be seen because he will forever be known as a rapist.
Philando Castile.
Push up. Same man. For sure. Same man. On YouTube right now. Go follow. You already know.